Good morning, good morning. Mr. Deadman here at the Dead Man's Stone Podcast. I hope you're having a good day. I hope so. Talk about CHAZ, talk about the chop, because apparently Mayor Durkan, Jenny Durkan, the mayor of Seattle, she wants to take back CHAZ. She wants to take back the 6 city blocks that is CHAZ or CHOP. And why? Well, not just one night, not just 2 nights, but 3 nights in a row there have been shootings, people being wounded, fatally wounded or fatally injured, and dying. Let's not also include all the possible drug overdoses and sexual assaults and rape and abuse. I mean, those stories have been coming out from CHAZ for a while now, but it's not until you have people shooting each other outright that we start wanting to pull the plug. Now, I think Jenny Durkan is just dirking around. I think she's dirking around. I think she doesn't have it in her to actually take care of this mess. And I also think it's a little too late. The Seattle police are demoralized. You think they want to go in there and clear the block using what? How are they going to do it without losing their job? I mean that. Let me know in the comment section how you think they're going to be able to do that without losing their job. They go in there with rubber bullets, but then the people complain, "Oh, I got hit with a rubber bullet. I lost an eye or something." Be like, "We told you to get out. Get out. It's not your place. Get out. Get lost." Right? The police can enforce order. They can. So you know what? Sometimes there's going to be an owie. You just take it like a man. You wanted to play an adult game. You're gonna have adult consequences, right? You want to play stupid games. You're gonna have stupid consequences, stupid prizes. So yeah, they go in there with rubber bullets. People complain. Or they go in there with pepper spray. People complain. "Oh, my eye is burning. Mayor Durkan, how can you do this? Police brutality. Police brutality." And they try to write even more. What do they do? They go in there with tear gas or some sort of version of tear gas. I think that would be the best thing to do. Just go in there with some sort of chemical agent, just throw it in there. You know, they'll clear out real fast. They'll clear out real fast. One of those like noise machines or whatever. There's other things that I guess they could use, but are they going to? Are they going to? The police are outnumbered. They're demoralized, and while the mayor talks about taking it back, do you know what's happening right now in the CHAZ? They're actually expanding. They're expanding their borders. They're trying to. See, not too long ago, the city of Seattle put up concrete barriers for the CHAZ. Wow, look at that. Taxpayer money going to help the CHAZ. Look at that. Don't you just love that? Aren't you just loving that? Just remember who did that. Remember who did that. That's Jenny Durkan. Vote her out if you don't like her. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you were supposed to do. Hey, if there was ever a time where a conservative wanted to run in Seattle, or I guess a Democrat that could do something, which at this point, I mean oh God, that just seems impossible anymore. Show me one single Democrat that has a spine against these rioters and all that. Show me one. Show me one, because I can't see it. And right now I'm thinking, vote them all out. Vote them all out. Anyway, the city gave them some concrete barriers, but when they did that, they sort of lost some ground. They did that. They lost a few. I don't know if it was a total block or what, but they lost some ground to make way for traffic. Well, there's videos, and I'll show you one. It's just on this thread here. There's videos of vehicles moving these concrete barriers to go back to where it was or go even further. See? Here's a video right here. You have the truck moving the concrete barrier. Neighbor just sent me
we've got some breaking news to tell you about that we're following right near the CHOP zone in Seattle. That's where another shooting happened just a short time.
Oh, yeah. By the way, 3 nights of shootings. 3 nights of shootings. Look at that. 3 nights of shootings. Yeah, this video is of someone moving the concrete barrier. They're moving it out. So if Jenny is serious about this, she needs to go. She needs to let the police do what the police are supposed to do without consequences. I'm saying like this, man. I've seen some videos, seen some stuff. Some of these people were outright like, they will beat up on homeless people. They will beat up on people, innocent people, to the point of near death. They will shoot each other. No, like you need to go in there and if they pose a threat to you, pose a risk, you need to just start shooting. Because what else? What else can you do? You know, they want to play like that. You give them the consequence. But yeah, it's a very serious situation. It's not the summer of love that Jenny Durkan described. It's the what she says, summer of love. It's the summer of chaos, summer of destruction. And now she has to find a way to deal with it. Another possible thing she could do is just go in there with one of those big water guns. Just hose it all down. Hose it all down. That might take care of the piles of human feces too. I don't know. The other thing is I understand a really big investment firm is moving out of Seattle. They're going to, like, I believe, Phoenix. Okay. That's a lot of money being lost. Businesses are going to be getting out of Seattle, especially this area, because why would they do business? You know, that's another thing about all these major cities, with all these, the protests are still happening. I don't understand how the protests are still happening. George Floyd had found justice. Justice has been served. And we got the message. Black Lives Matter. We got the message. You guys want reform of the police. Actually, it sounds like you guys want to defund the police or dismantle the police. Dismantle, never going to happen. Defund, not what you think it is. Because it sounds like it's just another way to get to just dismantling. Listen to how they talk about it. They're not very honest. When they say defund, they mean defund all the way to where the police can't do anything. And what you see is, in these major cities, you see complete, utter chaos. And the police can't do a damn thing about it. The police can't do a damn thing about it because the mayor won't let them. The governor won't let them. If they shoot someone, especially a black person, they're going to lose their job. Even if that black person is committing a crime, even the black person is posing a risk to other people, they're going to lose their job and might even be charged. So the companies, the major companies in those areas, why would they stay? Because it's just complete chaos. Banks are not going to operate where there's just complete chaos and no law and order. Grocery stores are not going to operate where there's no law and order. You know, Target's not going to operate where there's no law and order. So these cities that are doing this, they have this problem and letting it happen. They could let the police do what the police are supposed to do. And yes, some people are going to get hurt, and maybe a few people might lose their lives. But right now what's happening is rampant, mindless violence throughout that's taking women, taking men, taking children. Black Lives Matter. Why are these black people shooting black people the way they are? Tell me that. It sounds like I got the message, you got the message, but black folk don't have the message that Black Lives Matter. That could have been its own separate video. Man, I mean, it is crazy. It is crazy now. And you got to call it out. You got to call it out. You got to call it out. I would rather be talking about horror and writing and video games stuff, but it reaches a point to where, you know, if you can and you're able to, you got to call it out. Because who else is? Anyway, y'all have a good one. Y'all take it easy.